Riven mains and Yasuo mains alike. I am the Nightwing, Way of Life Esports, coming at you guys with another League of Legends video. So before I actually get into talking about the League of Legends off-season roster moves, just want to announce to you guys that I will be Twitch streaming very soon. I had to revamp my Twitch channel, actually. I wanted to Twitch stream for a very long time. I was debating on going to Mixer, but I think that Mixer doesn't get enough viewers for League of Legends if I were to be streaming that, or just, you know, in general, having a podcast channel that is, you know, just chatting where, you know, we can obviously talk about League of Legends stuff. And this is another great way for you guys to interact with me. I know people have a lot of questions because I'm kind of new to doing League of Legends content. They kind of want to figure out, like, who am I, how long I've been playing the game, and a bunch of other things. But that's totally fine. If you guys want to follow, then please give me a follow. It would be greatly appreciated, and I would greatly thank you for that. I will be streaming very soon. I've just been kind of trying to construct everything, make sure like donation alerts are set up, making sure like notifications are set up, making sure that, you know, everything is going to be overall extremely ready to go when I am ready to Twitch stream, because I think that branding myself in a different way is a good thing. It's just another different light. And sometimes when I get off work, I have my days off, I kind of just sometimes sit around bored, and I'm like, why don't I just Twitch stream? And then I never had it set up. So this year moving forward, I want to start Twitch streaming. So if you guys want to give me that follow, I'll leave a link to this in the description box below if you guys want to actually give me a follow. So, T1 reveals the 2020 League of Legends roster. The gang's all here. SK Telecom has unveiled its final players to join its League of Legends roster in the up-and-coming LCK season. You guys know me, I can't read for shit. Former Genji top laner Roach has officially been confirmed to sign with the squad. He will replace Khan, who is going to the 2019 World Champions Fun Plus Phoenix. Wait, whoa. Hold on. They got Roach? You mean Cockroach? This guy? This guy is kind of bad. So SKT is Effort, Faker, Roach, Cuz, and Teddy. That sounds horrible. That sounds actually horrible. Holy crap. That just sounds bad. I mean, you know, this is obviously early speculation on how they'll do, but that just sounds horrible. The other players who will join T1's roster for this year are rookies Kana, Elim, Guma, Yushi, and Curry. Because SKT announced they're going to be running a 10-man roster. Obviously, the rookie roster will be able to scrim against the main roster. It's just for more practice, obviously. Guma Yushi, the younger brother of StarCraft Pro Innovation, has already been a part of T1 for some time now in the organization's training academy alongside Kana, Curry, and Elim. The 4 players have now been promoted to the main squad for 2020. T1 likely hopes its revamped roster can return the team to the winning days of its league dynasty. The organization missed out on a 5th World Finals last month after losing to G2 Esports in the semifinals. I'm actually not surprised that they changed the roster, obviously, because, you know, SKT is just, you know, associated with winning for League of Legends, and they're one of the most decorative League of Legends organizations in the world. But I'm not surprised if this iteration of SKT doesn't make Worlds 2020. I think that a roster like this is really, really dicey. I mean, Roach is not a horrible player. I think that he's only like 20 years old, right? But everything I've seen out of him, out of these past splits at which I've seen him, he played on Kangdu Monster, he played on Genji. I don't think he's actually that good, honestly. But it was reported that SKT tried to get the Shy, not in that, you know, troll Jacob Wolf post. That was actually a troll thing. But they did reach out to him, actually again, that was actually legit, and the Shy didn't want to come over. But I think that this roster is, it's hard to say if it's good, because Faker and Teddy are fine, and then you have Cuz and, what's his name, Roach, which is going to be a weaker top side. I think that Effort and Teddy will be good, but this SKT roster looks fairly underwhelming, to say the least. I think that SKT is going to have to inevitably make sure its roster has a lot more to work with than they did last year, because last year they had to fall on their star players, and they had star players in every single position, not naming obviously Mata because he wasn't really a star player at the end of the year. But I think that when you're looking at SKT, a roster like this really does not instill a lot of confidence into me. I look at this roster like their roster in 2018. I wish they didn't even make, Worlds in general, where they're playing people like Untara and, Blank and stuff like that. So I think this roster is underwhelming, and that is obviously going to be a pretty hard thing to recover from. If they start losing earlier on in the split, I think that you're looking at it from a standpoint of how are they going to bounce back with significantly weaker players than they did last year. And that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now for them. I know obviously it's not the overall arching aspect for them, but I'm just not seeing it with this roster right now. So let me see what else has been happening on League of Legends. So let me go to Reddit super quickly, and let me see actually if there's been any other news that I probably should be going over. Nothing really has come out since then. And then Evil Geniuses. Oh, yeah. Evil Geniuses. So why wasn't this actually up here? Oh, probably because I had my tabs not loaded out correctly. Alright, so let's go over some other news and see if... Okay, so that news is done. And let me go to this page. And then I might be giving you guys a reaction. If the audio levels are good, I'll be giving you guys a reaction. Just give me a second. Alright, so let's see. Damwon Gaming reportedly are heading into the 2020 LCK Spring Split with the same roster. After a relatively successful inaugural year in the LCK, Damwon Gaming has reportedly decided to build on the success of 2019 and stick with the same League of Legends roster for next year. Damwon has its entire starting roster under contract until November 2020, according to FOMOS reporter Kenzie. And since they gained plenty of experience both domestically and internationally in 2019, they should be able to improve their strategies and playstyle for the next year's Spring Split. Damwon recently parted ways with Flame, AD carry Ares, and Coach Kim, who is now the head coach of SKT. This is one of the rare LCK teams that will be staying with its roster through the 2019 offseason. Multiple players have switched teams over the past week, and many top-tier organizations now look incredibly different. T1, Griffin, and Gen G. It's unclear if this decision will help or hinder the team's efforts into next season, though some people believe that Damwon needed to make some changes to its roster, but many seem to forget that this was their first year in the LCK. There's plenty of potential on this roster, and given enough time, most of these players can blossom into superstars. Potentially, I think people use this as a crutch to, overall say how good a player can be. Now, with that being said, I think that Damwon did show a lot in their first year, and staying together obviously could be a good thing for them. I'm an advocate of change if something didn't work, but if they think it's gonna work, okay. Mega Esports CEO banned from league competitions until 2022. Mega was punished for unpaid player salaries. It almost said I thought it said unplayed. I was like, what word am I reading? Unpaid player salaries. Riot Games released a competitive ruling for the Thailand-based League of Legends team Mega Esports earlier today. Mega CEO Arnold Tandra has been banned from being involved in any Riot tournaments until 2022 for not paying the salaries of the team's players. He will be eligible to participate in the competition again in the 2022 after formal consideration, according to Riot's translated statement. Maintaining a good environment and ecosystem for our professional players is the priority for the people in charge of the competitive scene. It's unclear what will happen to Mega slot in the league SEC, the LST, Southeast Asia. Mega won the LST Spring Split. They competed in the Mid-Season Invitational and grabbed a spot in the 2019 Worlds Play-In stage, where they were eliminated before the group stage. Despite those results, it appears that the players weren't paid during the 2019 season. It's unclear if they earned their portion of tournament earnings too. Mega's former jungler Lloyd announced his retirement from esports earlier today, but the other players have yet to reveal their plans for 2020. Oh, I remember Lloyd. Lloyd was on Bangkok Titans, the team that got absolutely fisted by SKT in 2015. Uh, so this has been a problem amongst orgs paying players, and it's actually weird that this has come up in the LST of all places, where you think that running an esports organization would obviously be a lot cheaper than a lot of people would have probably expected. I think when you look at that, this is something that Riot should take into full consideration, that these players are not getting paid and should be looking into this more effectively. Actually, from my own personal opinion, but a ban on him, we don't know about his financial situation, but I'm really interested to see what is going to be the overall outcome for that org. Maybe they don't make MSI or Worlds anymore, so we'll see how it actually goes. Kumo will be Evil Genius's starting top laner. Kumo is officially getting a shot in the LCS. Evil Geniuses revealed that today Kumo will be the League of Legends team's starting top laner in the 2020 LCS Spring Split. After playing for Cloud9 Academy for the majority of his career, he was able to play for C9's LCS team for a couple games in the 2019 Summer Split, but this will be the first time as a full-time starter on a main roster. Kumo joins former teammates Zazel, Senskaren, and is now going to be on the team with Bang, who joined EG 4 days ago. The only position that needs to be filled is the team's mid lane. There haven't been many reports on who the final player on EG could be, though. Wow, that's actually crazy. Kumo, oh my god, sorry, actually deserves a starting spot. He's been playing really good for a while in Academy. He's played really good, obviously, when he was given the chance to. When Licorice hurt his wrist, I think that looking at him, he's going to be able to show that NA talent is a thing people need to watch out for. It's actually quite interesting that only him, Golden Glue, and a few others are actually going to be the North American talent for the split. So we'll see how this pans out. EG's current lineup looks decent, but there are plenty of question marks that surround this roster, from Kumo's rookie season in the LCS to Bang and Zazel synergy in the bot lane. Until EG announces its mid laner, however, it'll be hard to judge this team's true potential in the organization's return to competitive league. So a lot of people are hyping up this team right now, and I don't think that should be the overall correct way to do that, because they haven't really shown anything. I mean, we're banking on new players playing completely together in their inaugural split. Bang and Zazel synergy, you're factoring in Kumo finally getting an LCS starting spot. That's going to be a lot different than Academy. We have Deathly, obviously, that's probably going to be on their Academy team, or I think that he'll be going there because 100 Thieves was supposed to get him, or maybe he goes to 100 Thieves for the Academy. I'm not really too sure yet, but your Svenskeren, Kumo, Bang, and Zazel. I mean, that sounds like a really good roster on paper, but it's all going to depend on what mid laner they get. If they get DeMonte for mid lane, that will be a pretty good team, but I don't thinking that. Sorry, I'm actually kind of tired right now. I don't think that would actually be a really competitive team. But I'm just not sure yet. I'm just all over my mind right now. So that's it, guys. See you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed this news. What do you guys think about Kumo starting in the LCS, SKT with their finalized roster, and Mega Esports CEO getting banned for unpaid player salaries? So see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I'm the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing in.
Hi there, guys! Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.